questions, have we? Okay, well,
they're bidding on these.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Come on, who
First
has the higher
question
bid?
from 218 and a 348 on deck.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know if anybody heard you.
Hello, my name is Thomas Puskaler from the Slovak Republic. Massive congratulations. I'm a huge visual effects fan, and what you did is so amazing. But my question is this one. Is there a process that you used that was unique to the film, something that hasn't been used before technology-wise?
I would propose, actually, the facial system is the newest thing, and Joe should talk you through it.
We basically, to try to get the characters right, to really capture what the actors were doing, we wrote neural networks, because just doing it the old-fashioned way just really wasn't enough. So just trying to make sure that, you saw Sigourney. See, we're really lucky. We get to watch the actors, and it's just like a small room. It's like a stage play. But then we want to make sure that what we're seeing goes out to everyone in the movie. So, yeah, that was probably a big part of it.
You touched on it. Sigourney Weaver played a 14-year-old girl. And when Jim said action, she embodies that character. I would propose, if she were wearing prosthetic makeup, she would be standing in front of you tonight.
Yeah.
348 and Film Hounds on deck.
Congratulations, gentlemen. I'd like to go back to the visual effects under the water with the actors, performing, because the actors are really performing.
Yes.
We did a story in French Polynesia with a stuntman who was helping these actors, and he said he was erased in post-production in order, of course. Was it hard to do that?
I don't think you have that quite correct. There's no stuntman erased in post-production. We do use stunt performers in order to perform certain parts, like the ELU, and obviously the ELU has to replace the stunt performer who drove the rig. But the actors themselves actually moved through water in that way, being drawn by a stunt guy who was driving what we call a jetivator, and that was to inform their performances, so they really felt the effects of the drag on the water and all of it, and then that leads to the credibility of the performance, because we actually captured every minute detail of those performances and brought them to life on screen.
But we are capturing performances. There's no photography at that point.
Yeah.
We use cameras for reference to understand what everyone did, but there's nothing to erase because there's no photography. Yeah.
Great. We're now going to our virtual press room. Film Hounds, go ahead. And going to...
Hi, Jed Wagman from Film Hounds in the UK. I just wanted to ask you, when you're making a film that's taken so long to make, did you ever worry that technology was going to evolve so rapidly that by the time the film came out, the technology you were using had sort of become old and redundant by that point?
No, Jeff, it's the other way around. When we're making a film like this, we're writing the technology to make it happen. So the ink's not dry by the time the movie's done. So yeah, that's really not something we're worried about. It's more the other way. It's like, is this stuff going to work in time?
Yeah. If technology evolves, it's because of these guys. Yeah.
Great. We're going to 398 next, and then we're going back to our virtual press room. SA People.
398 is in the mic.
Hi, guys. Jeff Snyder with Below the Line. You introduced a groundbreaking facial capture system in this film. So what's the next big technological advancement that you're planning for Avatar 3? And do you feel any pressure to keep topping yourselves with these sequels?
The first thing we're going to do is read the script again, because I haven't read it in a couple of years. And because everything we do is driven by story. Like, we're at the point right now, and this happened after the first film, where Jim basically said, go and make a world. I might point the camera anywhere. I might do anything inside of it. So we have to be prepared for that, but you have to do what the script calls for. Visual effects without a great story, without great acting, is just not worth doing, really.
And to be honest, technology for technology's sake is no good. It has to empower the art. So we're not in a position where we need to up ourselves at a technical level. It is truly about emoting properly and connecting with our audience. If we do that, then we keep making movies.
And our last question will be our virtual press room from SA People.
Hi, I'm Cassie Jo from SA People, South Africa. Congratulations on your win.
Could you please talk to us about the sustainability efforts of this film and the relationship with the visual team?
Sorry.
Say that again?
Yeah.
Yes, the environmental messages and efforts of the film, and it's that relationship with the visual team.
Well, look, to be honest,
if there was one,
there is, of course. We shoot on a stage where we have essentially a net zero footprint. From a carbon standpoint, our stages are both stages are 28,000 square feet. They're completely covered in solar. We generate enough energy not just to sustain our own production, but the whole lot. So it's incumbent on us to walk the walk. The message of the movie obviously is about a symbiotic relationship with the earth and sustainability. That's one we live every day. You know, down to we actually had vegan catering on set for I think about 9-10 months straight, and that was for the reason of not wanting to convert anybody, but the idea that it's much more sustainable as far as farm to plate.
Thank you. Congratulations. Please have a great night.
Thank you. Thank you.